Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chat with T podcast. I'm your host Tamesia, but you can call me T. Thank you so much for tapping in tonight. On this podcast, of course, as always, I talk about all things related to health and wellness, dating and relationships, spirituality, in order to inspire you to become the best version of yourself and to lead a fulfilling, purpose-driven life. All from the perspective of a Black woman, I share my knowledge, experiences, and wisdom as a way to inspire. So I want to get straight into it because this is something that has been on my mind and I've just been so annoyed with it. And it's dating. Like, dating has just been so annoying. It's just been so annoying. I feel like, the dating pool it has pee in it. It's not good. It's not the vibe. I don't know if it's because I'm living in Jersey. Maybe it's just that Jersey men are garbage or trash. And I'm just convinced that my man is not in Jersey. He might not even be in America at this point, honestly. I don't know what to tell you at this point. But for real, it is nasty work out here. Like, when is the universe dropping a new batch of men? Because I'm over it. Very much over it. So I had a recent experience that just gave me the ick. Like, if you know that song by Layla Banks, Ick, that literally describes how I feel when it comes to these men. Like, oh my God, like, it makes my skin crawl. So recently, this man had messaged me on Insta. I'm not going to name drop or nothing, but I don't even really think I got his name. Like, who are you, actually? Anyway, he messaged me on Insta. Actually, no, because my Instagram is private. So I accepted his request. And then he had messaged me. And it was okay at first, whatever. We've talked back then in like 2020 or like 2021. So if I did a shit in 2020 and 2021, I don't even know why, like, this is even a thing again. I don't understand why. Like, if I left you back then, like, that's just that. And it's so interesting. I never delete messages because I always scroll back and I'm just like, oh, you've been in my DMs before. Like, been there, done that. No, thank you. So I never delete messages because I always get to scroll back and just see, like, you was a lame then. And so, like, you're probably still a lame now, essentially. No disrespect, But yeah, so I saw that we talked back then. And yeah, it was okay. It wasn't nothing extraordinary or whatever. But yeah, so we were talking. He was kind of like thirsty acting, but I was trying to just, brush it off or whatever. At one point I didn't respond, and then he slid up on he responded to my story highlight. I have a couple highlights on my page. And he was still being kind of like thirsty a little bit. Like, he said something at 5 a.m. Yeah, he was responding to my highlights at 5 a.m. And I just thought that was so crazy. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, is everything all right? Like, 5 in the morning and you're being like lusty? Like, what the fuck is going on? So anyway, we exchanged numbers, which I shouldn't have done that. So that's on me. So things were going okay. I think we were just texting, nothing crazy, nothing, like I said, extraordinary. And then this is when it got crazy. So one night, we were texting, but he didn't text me back for like 5 or 6 hours. So I was like, okay, get your sleep, whatever. Not a big deal. I have no attachment to you. So you not texting me back for like hours on hours is not a big deal because we're not, it's nothing serious or anything like that. So, he finally responded back. He said he had fell asleep and and then his next message, he was like, I'm thinking about you sitting on my face because I want to eat you out. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, telling me that you want to sex me or eat me out does nothing for me. Saying freaky shit to someone you've been texting with for like maybe like a day, is that not weird to you? Like, is that not strange? Like, you're telling a stranger freaky shit. Like, is that not strange? I find that behavior so strange, and I find that men that are so led by their head, not the one on their shoulders, but the head down there, like, there is nothing that you can do for me. I literally don't want anything to do with you. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that you woke up out your nap and you want me to sit on your face or ride your face? Like, what the fuck? You don't know me from a can of paint. Like, what is going on? This is what I mean when I say the dating pool has pee in it. Honestly, like, men have no fucking game. None. What happens to hi, how are you? Like, we don't do that anymore. Like, what happened? It's just so weird. Like, what the fuck? Men have no game at this point. And it's just like that lust shit does not move me. Like, I'm 27. I'm grown as hell, guys. I moving so different. And even back then, if I wasn't 27, obviously, but that still really didn't do anything for me because it's just like, I don't know. I like the idea and just the actions and the steps that come with getting to know someone, like befriending someone, getting to know someone. I've never been someone that like jumps in. Yeah, I've never been someone that just jumps in. I like to get to know someone. I really think that's where the organic connections happen. You know, those authentic connections happen when you really get to know someone, and then you just kind of take it from there. But honestly, I can't. The lust shit does not move me. Like, it's not charming. You're not charming me. And you're not doing me a favor by treating me like a sexual object. Like, yeah, you gotta come different, honestly. Complimenting my looks is just not, it's just not doing anything for me. I don't even say thank you anymore. Like, and I feel that when you show me that you have no sexual reserve or sexual discipline, I just look at that as such a red flag. Like I said, like, you're being led by your head in your pants, and that doesn't do anything for me, like, at all. It really just, it gives me the ick. Showing me that you have no real interest in getting to know me, it doesn't do anything for me. You know, it just makes me feel icky. Like, are you all right? And it'd be different if, like, we knew each other for a while and the vibe was there. Then it's like, okay, you're sexting me. You know, that's a different story. That's completely different. I'm all for it when the vibe is there and you guys have been, like, dating for a while, you know, doing your thing. Okay, cool, fine. You know, you want to sext, you know. But to only know you for a day or be texting for, like, a day and you're being sexual, like, are you all right? I have to keep asking. Like, I don't think men are all right. I don't know what to make of it, but I just can't do it. And I don't know. It's just not there. The vibe's not there. We don't know each other. Why are you so comfortable talking to me that way? And so, y'all, I didn't respond to him. Obviously, I literally just left him on red. And I saw that he unfollowed me on Instagram. I don't care. I don't care if that hurts your feelings or if it bruised your ego. Do better, because that, it just doesn't do anything for me. You know, you can't talk to strangers sexually and just, like, I mean, let me not say that, because maybe some women do enjoy that or some men do enjoy that. You know, maybe, you know, if you're on that type of timing, that lustful timing, and, you know, you just want to suck and fuck, that's a different story. You know, I don't judge. I'm just not on casual timing. I am not looking to be casual with anyone. And I feel like that's why it just bothered me. It just made me feel so icky. Like, I feel so sick. Like, if you are in my DMs with all that icky stuff, I just don't respond anymore. I just like the message, or I just leave it on red. I can't. It gives thirsty, it gives desperation, it gives, I don't know how to talk to people, I don't know how to address women, I don't know how to spit game, like, I don't know, it's giving you just don't know, like, you don't have any communication skills, people skills. Like, imagine I walked up to you and I was like, I want to sit on your face, I want to ride it, is your face a seat? A complete stranger. Like, doesn't that sound so strange, so odd, so out of touch? Like, what the hell is going on? I can't, you know? And it's just giving, you don't know how to properly connect. And I don't feel bad for ghosting or not responding to him, because it's like, learn how to talk to people. You are out of your rabbit ass mind if you think I'm jumping for joy because you said you want me to ride your face so you can drown in it. Like, what? Is it crack? It has to be crack. Is it bath salts? It's got to be something. It's got to be one of those hard drugs because there's no way. And my thing too when it comes to men being so like lustful, because I don't want to like blame anyone really, but like it makes me think, like, what are people tolerating that, you know, these dudes continue to say the shit that they say? And honestly, it might not even be that other women are tolerating it because they're probably blocking and ghosting that shit too. I think it's just that some men lack the ability to read the room. Like, you're saying all this stuff, it's not progressing you anywhere. You're still not getting any fucking pussy. So, or any play at all. Like, you're not getting anything. So what in your mind is like, yeah, let me continue with this strategy. Let me continue to be lusty. And then you still don't get any pussy. You're still not gonna fuck. So don't you think that it's like time for change or that you need to do something different? Like, it doesn't make sense to continue to do the same thing and you're still getting the same results, but you're expecting something different. Like, I just don't know what is going on, and that is why there is a male loneliness epidemic. Like, I see why these men are so fucking lonely. Look at the way you act. No one wants to be around that. What's that TikTok sound? You don't see the way you're acting? Like, you don't see that? Like, something is so off. Something is so wrong. I don't really expect much from men nowadays. Like, you know, but I don't care. I'm not settling. I'm not gonna give in. I've just been focused on, you know, weeding out dummies. I feel like they weed themselves out, like the losers. I feel like they really do. So it's not much work on my end. But it's just weird, guys. I don't really know what to make of it. Like, what the fuck is going on? Go read a self-help book. Honestly, I would tell you to go fucking get therapy, if anything, because something is not right in the head to where we are telling people off rip that we want them to sit on our face so they can drown in it. I'm like, what the fuck? Is everything okay? Is everything okay at home? I don't think it is. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's so crazy because I just saw a TikTok. I just saw a TikTok last night, and this girl had put up an audio of a guy who sent her a voice note at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and he's like, yeah, I didn't really do much today, but if you still up, I would love for you to come over so I could bend you over. Huh? And she put in the caption like, they just met like the day before. Are men okay? I don't think that they are. And no one can convince me otherwise, because no fucking way. You have just met this person and you're talking about her coming over so you can bend her over? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? Everything is wrong, clearly. That is so strange. It is so weird. It is so icky. So I will just end with this. Ladies, if you are listening to this, if you're tuned in, if a man decides that he wants to be lusty and that he wants to treat you like a sexual object, I suggest that you ghost them, that you block them. I think that it is just so weird that they are so comfortable talking to a stranger in that manner. It is so odd to me. They are not all right, so focus on yourself. If you haven't been already, you are not that desperate for a relationship, okay? It's not that fucking serious. Get a grip, okay? Because I don't know, some of y'all out here might like that attention, but it's nothing. It's nothing to go crazy over. It's nothing to be jumping for joy, because at the end of the day, you're just like, oh, like that's just all you see. And it's not to say that there isn't a man out there who won't see more, because there are men out there, and there is someone for you who will see you see you more than just your body. So that is what you got to keep. looking for or just focusing on as like your end goal, because you don't want to settle for someone who's in your DMs, or in your messages after you just met them. You only know them for a few hours and they're telling you that they want to fuck you or suck you. You can do better. Always aim for better. So thank you so much for tuning in. I have one more episode left for this season, and now we'll be talking about just protecting our peace as we're ending 2024 and as we are heading into 2025. So I'm really excited to do that. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you got a laugh out of this story. I hope that you have learned something from what I've shared today, or maybe you're just like, this is so relatable. I've experienced this. I know where you're coming from. Like I said, we are in this together, okay? And I always share things that have happened to me or that I've experienced because I know that it's important for me to get those experience out there, for the next person to learn from, and so that everyone can just learn and do better. Like, you see people go through things, learn from that, so that you don't have to experience that same thing. So if someone comes into your DMs, or messages, and they're talking wildly inappropriate, to block them, ghost them. You don't have to deal with that, and do not feel bad. Imagine asking a stranger for pussy. Imagine how down bad you have to be that no one has to deal with you. It's so pathetic. So don't feel bad. Let them, go beg the next one for something, but don't give in. Like I said, don't give in to desperation. There's always something better. I will always stand on that. I will die on that hill, that there is always something better in store. You never have to settle. So thank you for tuning in, all of you. And I will see you on the next episode of Chat with T.